Hey Burbank, I'm Jonathan Jones.
Hey Burbank, I'm Mary Movsesian. If you're a foodie like we are and love a good contest, then check out Chow Burbank. This campaign, led by the City and Chamber of Commerce, encourages residents and visitors to support Burbank's many eateries.
Hey folks, Guy Fieri here. Hey listen, the restaurant industry, as we all know, has been hit really hard. And a lot of our friends in the Burbank area need some support. You know, there's over 400 restaurants in the greater Burbank area. And what we want you to do is want you to get out there and go visit some of these restaurants. I mean, how many can you really name? You go to your favorites, how about you go find some new ones?
By dining at a participating restaurant and posting a photo to social media, you'll be entered to the Chow Down Burbank contest for a chance to win prizes like Dodger tickets, Warner Brothers studio tour, or hotel stays in downtown Burbank. To learn more, visit chowdownburbank.com.
Attention movie lovers, the Burbank International Film Festival is coming to Burbank September 9th through the 12th for its 13th year here in the media capital of the world. With more on this year's festival is Hey Burbank's Walter Lutz.
Jonathan, I'm here at the AMC 16 Theaters in downtown Burbank, where the Burbank International Film Festival plans to showcase over 180 films from around the world. This year's festival also includes special honorees, the Bridges family, Lloyd, Bo, Jeff, Emily, and Jordan, celebrating 3 generations of award-winning actors. Reporting from the AMC 16 in downtown Burbank, I'm Walter Lutz.
The first ever Armenian-themed mural was unveiled in Burbank earlier this summer, paying tribute to Armenian culture. Burbank for Armenia launched a public art contest inviting local artists to submit mural designs representing the theme Armenian Roots. Burbank resident Pauline Hakopian was the winner. Her winning design illustrates the connection between her ancestral roots and the city where she was born and raised. Visit the mural yourself at Nexus Auto Group in Burbank.
Doug Grimshaw and his wife Dina have been teaching at Burbank High School for the past 16 years. Dina says for as long as she's known Doug, it's been his dream to appear on Jeopardy. And that dream recently came true. Doug was a contestant on one of Alex Trebek's final shows.
I didn't win my episode, but I got every answer correct except for the final Jeopardy answer, which if I had gotten it correct, I would have won. But it was still just a cool experience, and unfortunately Alex passed away in November, and it was the weekend before my episode went on the air. So that just made it even more special for me, knowing that I got a chance to do it before he was gone, and just to be a part of that is something I'll never forget.
Hey Burbank, I'm Simone McFarland, the Public Information Officer for the City of Burbank, and today we are talking to Councilmember Constantine Anthony. He is serving his first term as a council member beginning in December of 2020, and he has a passion for social justice, which inspired him to get involved. Welcome, I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you, Simone, I'm happy to be here.
I want to start at the beginning. You grew up in Castro Valley, right outside of Oakland. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's funny. It's a suburb of a big metropolitan city, and when I moved to Burbank, it actually reminded me of my hometown. So I feel very at home here in Burbank, the place where I want to raise my kid and be a part of the community.
How did you get to Burbank in our area down here?
So at San Francisco State, I studied cinema, and I was very involved in getting myself ready for a career in film and television. After a while, I figured out that the entertainment industry in San Francisco just wasn't as busy as I needed it to be, and that led me to moving to Southern California. The very first address I ever had in LA County was 1401 Kling Street, right here in Burbank.
And you were in a couple movies that I think we might know or have seen.
So I have, I did a lot of work on many different television programs and films. You would have seen me on Entourage, Iron Man 2. I had a small part in a Disney show, Pair of Kings.
At 28 years old, you were diagnosed with autism. Can you talk about that time, and did it change you? Were there some lights that went on? How did you feel after you got that diagnosis?
So a friend of mine from middle school ended up teaching a summer camp with some kids who were on the spectrum. And she gave me a call and she said, "Hey, remember 20 years ago when we were in middle school?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "I got this kid in my class who's exactly like you were at that age, and he's autistic. And I tell you, if someone had told me you were today, I wouldn't have guessed it. But back then, I might have. So maybe you want to look into that. And I didn't think anything of it until I started seeing the signs, right? It's like once you hear a word, you can't stop hearing it everywhere you go. I really started to just see these, signposts telling me, hey, look into this, get a diagnosis, research this. And the more I did, the more I came to the realization that this is exactly who I am. And it took me about 2 years to really solidify that diagnosis.
When you were done with being a council member, whenever that is, be it 2 years, be it 20 years, what do you want the people of Burbank, the residents, to say about you?
I'm hoping that at the end of the day, whenever I finally leave this seat, that they'll have looked at me and said, that's a Burbanker. That is someone from Burbank who took the job and spoke with a voice that came from us. So that's my dream.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
October 1st through the 3rd, the city will participate in the National Firefighters Foundation's Light the Night for Fallen Firefighters, commemorating our fire service heroes across the country who died in the line of duty. Various city buildings and landmarks will be lit red, including City Hall, Burbank Water and Power, all the fire stations, and many more.
This is a wonderful event that's going to allow the City of Burbank Fire Department to show their love and support for the families of the fallen firefighters throughout the country that have died in the line of duty serving their communities.
For more information, visit firehero.org.
Well, that's our show for today. Until the next episode, catch all city updates on our social media pages and our website.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.